Coach, coming off the state championship season. That was last year, right?
That's right.
Year. It's a new year. Attitude heading into the season.
It's a blank slate. So it's a new start, and we tell our kids all the time. Even the kids that were part of that team, that was the senior class, and that's their legacy. And now they got to kind of create their own legacy, and that starts immediately. It started basically as soon as we walked off the field in Canton. Is back in the weight room. The first chance we got is back. Studying film. We actually done a film review with a lot of the returning guys from the state championship game, and just tried to grow from it. Even though we won, and obviously better feeling than what we've had previously coming back from there. There's still some takeaways that we had to grow from, I think that these kids are excited. They want to create their own legacy, and they want to make their own stamp on the program, and do something that possibly has never been done here.
What do you think about their work ethic to avoid maybe complacency or maybe not keeping that chip on their shoulder? What do you think about their work ethic overall?
Yeah, I think it comes from just the culture of the community and the culture of the program. They understand that the job's never finished, and our kids take that in stride. I think that last year's senior class done a great job leading and kind of set the foundation for this team. And I think this team has really bought into that, and they're trying to embrace that culture of no matter what, we're going to show up every day. We're going to roll our sleeves up. We're going to go to work, and our goal is to go 1-0 each and every day.
A lot of big shoes to fill, both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of kids that are playing college ball right now. How have these guys kind of taken the approach of, it's my turn now, my turn to shine?
Yeah, we talked about that. You got a lot of guys that are returning players, guys that started a lot of games for us, but they might be playing a different role in a different position. And, it just kind of comes with growth. Growth is a natural thing, and that's what we tell them. Like, each and every year you're going to grow within the program. Your role is going to develop a little bit more. And, when you get the opportunity, all the hard work that you've put into it, that's when it's going to pay off. Don't flinch. You put yourself in that position, now go make the plays.
Any underclassmen kind of flash in practice at this point? I feel like every year there's an underclassman that maybe not surprises people, but like what Bryson Mullins did last year.
Yeah.
Can't keep him off the field.
Yeah, honestly, I couldn't name one in particular because we'd be sitting here all day, but you saw a lot of glimpses, especially in that freshman, sophomore class. Even some of the juniors, they just haven't gotten their opportunity yet, and you see a lot of good things happening from them. So we're really excited. I think that you're going to see a lot of people kind of jump off the page, and a lot of people are going to make plays that, and a lot of them's going to be new names that people haven't heard, and some of them are names that they heard, maybe just not on the football field.
Trying to replace the guy calling the plays, Braden Streck, who's
Yeah.
long starter, excellent quarterback for you guys, and a great leader. Caden Edwards stepping into that role now as the guy?
Obviously, we're still battling out through camp, but, Caden's getting majority of the first team reps. Biggs was an invaluable piece to our team. I don't think people realize, truthfully how much he meant, and, we did inside the program. But, Caden's doing a great job learning each and every day. Brock Biggs, Wyatt Wolf, Bubby Kidd, they're all doing a really good job of really trying to absorb as much of the offense they can and become that coach on the field. And you see growth within them each and every week. And every time that Coach Caskey comes in from practice, he's talking about it. This is what they're doing better. That's what they're doing better. And as long as they're continuing to improve and get 3% better each and every day, we're going to be happy.
You mentioned 4 guys right there. That's been kind of a welcome change. When you first started, you probably didn't have that, right? You took the job here. You didn't have 4 quarterbacks that are getting reps and improving week by week. And we see the numbers, you're in the 60s on a consistent basis now. Building a program, right? That's the key, and just getting a lot of guys that get a lot of reps and continue to improve.
Yeah, we always talk about you win with people, and that just isn't our coaches, that's our players too. So when your program's full of a lot of really good kids that work really hard and are really good motivators, really good leaders, people want to be a part of it. It's contagious, and I think that you've seen that within our program. It's caught on. A lot of the underclassmen are coming out. Kids are coming out and trying football for the first time, and they're embracing the. It isn't like it ain't any different for them. They're embracing that toughness and that mentality and that all those core values that we value within our program, they are, man, they're taking them in full stride, and they're loving it, and they're growing from it each and every day.
Tiger bus fueled up. I feel like a little bit of travel this year relative to other years, and just new opponents that people haven't seen before.
Yeah, it's exciting. We love playing some of the local teams, and them rivalries, and hopefully we can renew some of them. And that those are great, but it's also great for our kids, I think, to get to experience something different, to get to travel a little bit, to play some Saturday night games, play some primetime games. I think it's really awesome for our kids, and I think our kids are really enjoying it.
I know it's a little bit early, but how do you feel about the depth with the number of players you lost last year? Maybe just start on the defensive side. And there were a lot of guys that graduated and moved on, so a lot of holes to fill there. How do you feel about the depth on defense?
I'm excited. I think we got a lot of depth. I think we're going to be able to rotate guys, keep people fresh, and I think the good thing about these guys is we might not have as much experience returning as we did last year at this time, but when you don't have that, you're going to get better every day. You're going to find something you can latch on to and improve on every single day. And not that you can't with vets, but those guys, after they've been in the program, they kind of understand what we're doing, and their growth rate is a little bit decelerated from a younger guy that just hasn't gotten as much reps or much experience. Them guys, you see them taking leaps and bounds almost weekly. So it's really exciting. So I think it's just going to develop more depth. I think we're going to have an abundance of guys that can play, which makes it really good, because obviously you're getting guys involved in special teams in the third phase of the game that goes overlooked, that hidden yardage and that field position change. We've won several games off that, and when you got depth, you're allowed to get you're able to get fresh bodies out there and really take advantage of it.